What's up, guys? It's Mike here at the Honey Hole, bringing you another video in our series on breaking and group breaking. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to choose a breaker. All right, so the first thing that I would look for when I choose a breaker is personality. Go ahead and join the breakers live, watch videos, watch playback, but you have to like the breaker's personality. There's oftentimes during the break and in between breaks where the breaker is going to just talk and kind of fill time and interact with the community. So make sure you listen to the breaker and you like their personality. If you're not going to like the breaker's personality, you're not going to enjoy the stream or enjoy the experience of opening cards with that breaker. The next thing I would look at is the breaker's energy level. Some breakers are very high energy, some breakers are low energy, some breakers are going to be right in the middle. Pick a group breaker that you enjoy their energy level, that jives with you. Whether you're a person that likes the super exciting group breaker, the mellow group breaker, or something in between or balanced, make sure you look at the breaker's energy level and it jives with you and you vibe with the group breaker. Next thing you should look at to pick a breaker is how the breaker handles cards. And how the breaker opens cards. There are many ways that breakers open cards. They can go pack by pack, they can open all the cards and then slide through the cards. They have an overhead camera, they have a front viewing camera. Make sure that you look at how the breaker opens the card and you enjoy that experience. Some breakers go very fast, some breakers go very slow. So make sure that you look at how the group breaker opens the cards, handles the cards, and it is what you like and how you like your cards being held. Another thing I look for in a breaker is the breaker's knowledge of sports, but also the hobby. There's tons of things to know about sports, different kinds of sports. Group breakers are often very knowledgeable, or they only know about one or two sports, or they're very specialized in one sport. So make sure that the breaker can add value to you and has the knowledge and sports knowledge that you are going to like to interact with and appreciate. Also, the breaker also has to know about the hobby, know about grading, know about parallels, know about relative card value, know what's going to come out, know what the good sets are, the bad sets are, the high-end stuff. Make sure the group breaker has enough knowledge about the hobby in general. Another area that you should look at when picking a breaker is the breaker's social media presence. So some group breakers are very good at keeping their social media updated, keeping updates current, and making sure they're posting every day. Other group breakers might not be as active on social media, and that might be okay for you. But if you'd like to see the hits the next morning on social media, make sure the group breaker is someone that is active in social media. If you don't mind seeing the social media posts the next day, then maybe that's not as important to you. But make sure the social media presence of what your expectations are for that group breaker, they're actually posting on Instagram or posting on the platforms that you interact with and that you like. And most importantly is the group breaker's service level. Does the group breaker ship every day? Does a group breaker respond timely to questions? Does a group breaker update their group breaks and update their website frequently? So make sure the service level is adequate for you. Some group breakers only ship their cards once a week for various reasons, and you might be okay with that. Sometimes group breakers are going to want to ship cards the next day, and maybe that's the service level you want. So make sure you understand the group breaker's service level and how responsive they are, how quick they are to shipping, how fast they're at answering questions, or doing different things that you might ask the group breaker to do. So make sure you do your research and understand what your group breaker's service level is. What we always emphasize here is online community. What does the group breaker bring in terms of an online community for you to be a part of? Are there people that are on Discord, or people that are active on Instagram, or people that are active in the Facebook group, people that you can ask questions to, that you can enjoy an experience with, or just share updates on news and sports and football, or whatever it is that you want to be interactive with in a sports card community? What does the group breaker bring for you in terms of an online community that you can enjoy cards and join group breaks with and enjoy the chat with? Some chats are what they call very trolly, could be very not a pleasant experience for some people to be a part of. Some chats are a lot more mild, tame, and friendly, and that's maybe the experience that you want in your group break. So make sure you understand the online community, how active they are, where do they meet, and is it something that you're going to be a part of and be able to interact with regularly and frequently. Such a video on finding a group breaker that you might like. Please drop a comment in the video. If you have any questions about what else to look for in a group breaker, let me know what you look for in a group breaker. And don't forget to like our video if you enjoy this content, and I'll see you in the next video on breaking and group breaking.